Hello and welcome to my SPED 421 week reflection of what I learned from this week's activities as well as lectures. So the first thing that I want to start off with what I've learned is motivating operations. And this is part of the 3-term contingency, which then would make that a 4-term contingency because we're adding one extra part to that. So instead of it just being the antecedent, behavior, and consequence, now it's the motivating operations, antecedent, behavior, and consequence. Establishing operations is when we are deprived and we are in need of something. So say I am, outside working with my animals and I can tell that they're deprived, then I'm going to help them by taking them over to a water trough so that way they can drink water to not be deprived anymore. The next thing is abolishing operations, which is when we have received a reinforcer multiple times, so we no longer have a desire for that reinforcer. So for example, if there's a student in the classroom and we always use a candy reinforcer, for example, if you go to the bus, you get a candy when you get there, say they're used to that all the time, we want to change that reinforcer to something else that'll make them want to go and get on the bus to be awarded for doing so. The next thing that I learned is when we are deprived about something, after we are reinforced for it, we aren't as deprived anymore because our behavior has changed and fulfilled that need. So like as you said in your video, when our car is almost out of gas, we're deprived because we need to go find a gas station to put gas in our car. Our behavior will change once we've put the behavior in our car, or once we've put the gas in our car, so that way we can get on with where we were going and what we were doing. The next thing is setting events, and they happen during the antecedent. Setting events are circumstances that are happening in someone's life that may not be readily visible. They are also things that influence or alter behavior but don't involve changing the person's motivation to engage in a behavior. So something like this, for an example that a personal example, is when I'm not feeling good and I'm at a store or something and I'm just trying to get in, get my groceries and get out, but I go in and someone stops to talk to me. My setting event can change because I already don't feel good and I just want to get out of the store already, or go purchase my items and get out of the store already, but this person wants to sit and talk to me. So that's just an example of a setting event that can happen and really anytime. So those are just a few things that I've learned this week from the lectures and activities we've done. I've also began working on my research little project that we're having to do. So I think after getting the hang of what all that entails, more practice, since I remember you saying we'll do a second one. When we do that second one, it'll really help me improve. So anyway, those are just a few things that have stuck out to me that I've learned this week so far.